What is going on, guys? Jump Change XD here. Hope you're all staying healthy, having a great day. Today, we got to start heating my house with some crypto miners because it's freaking cold, and my kid's playroom's in the garage, and yeah. Oh, jeez. Door's frozen. Shit. It's been raining the last, 3 or 4 days. I wasn't expecting it to be frozen, but I killed the output to this guy going to my miners, and it's cold in here, actually. Oh, it's freezing. 32 degrees. That's not good, as you can see. Oh, it says 31. 32 degrees is freezing, rather. And there we go. 0 degrees Celsius. Oh, God. Yeah, it's very cold in here. So I got to get this back on. I got to get the AL Zeros back on. Got to get the EDG1M. I believe I'm going to bring that in the house. That's the Goldshell Litecoin Dogecoin miner. If you haven't seen that video, go check it out. I'll leave a link right here. But everything's going to come on right now. Let's just check out the back of the trailer. This video is just kind of going to be like a filler, shoot the shit video, so if you feel like I'm wasting your time, I apologize. But this is something I got to do just because, again, we're going to be having people over here for like a small Christmas party, with family thing that we usually do every year, and I typically like to heat the garage so the kids can freaking play. God, man. That's the first time in a while that this trailer's been frozen because I've had nothing on in here literally in a week. It's it's literally been raining and snowing. But these are the AL Zeros that I actually have that should be coming on shortly. That PDU actually takes a few to start kicking on and turning on all the switches. Again, this is the EDG1M that I'm going to bring in the house. I think I'm also going to bring my Dogecoin miner, the little box miner. This is the Doge III Plus. Mini Doge III Plus, as you can see from Goldshell. I also did a video on this one. I'll leave a link right there. And the AL Box II Plus. I'll leave a video right there as well for that one. I think I'm going to bring those two in the house because both of those are Wi-Fi. None of these other box miners are, but there is a trick where you can get your ice rivers and other units to be Wi-Fi with this little USB by Ethernet connection. Wi-Fi like dongle thing, right? It's perfect for the ice rivers because you have the USB port right here where you can power this thing up and plug it into the Ethernet, and yeah, the Wi-Fi connection works great. So I might end up bringing some of these in the house at a later date. I don't know if I'm going to do that right now. My PDUs, actually, I'll switch it on at this current moment. I love this PDU. Thing's freaking amazing. I can control all that from my phone. It's awesome. All right, anyways, without further ado, this thing's gonna pop on. There we go. Just started up. I'm gonna let this thing heat up the trailer a little bit because, yeah, that's not good for the solar stuff. I don't like keeping this trailer that cold, so I want to have something running in here. So what we're gonna do is let things kind of warm up in here. I'm gonna turn on some more stuff because we're getting a shit ton of sun over on the solar pergola today. And yeah, we'll be back here in a few. So this is the area we got to heat up. This is my garage, or used to be my garage. This is now my kid's playroom. Do you guys remember when I had the red rack over here with all the 3D printers and like my desk and all my shit here? Dude, this whole place used to be my domain, but now it's for the kids. Built them a little clubhouse and this little bump out here. But what I typically do is in the winter time, I will plug in one of my miners into that outlet. I have a dedicated circuit there that is a 20 amp breaker, so I can plug in my EDG1M, and I'll probably sit it right there on that toy box, and the heat from that will just kind of radiate out and heat the rest of the garage, because as you can see right now, it is 61 degrees in here, and that is pretty chilly, right? I like to keep my house like 70, 72, and I have an outlet right here as well, right? That is a 15 amp circuit dedicated, so I'm going to be plugging in probably the Doge III Plus or the AL Box II Plus. Haven't really decided, but those are both Wi-Fi units, so I can use that to heat this place. But it's nice to be able to have like an indoor, like little area for these kids to hang around in and ride their bikes around and just kind of get their energy out, right? So it's totally a loss losing my garage, but at the same time, it's kind of a win. Okay, so I just got into my PDU and I started turning some stuff on. So we got the AL02 right there plugged in. That is on. I have the KS2 Lite. I got that on. The AL Box 2 Plus on. I got the Mini Doge 3 Plus on. And I turned on the KS Zeros from Ice River. I have 9 Pros and 1 Ultra. And as of right now, looking at my phone, we're pulling 4230 for wattage from the solar. And we're putting out 3,047 watts for all of the miners, and the other additional, obviously like 1200, right, is going to the batteries to charge those up. So let's go, actually, it says it right there, 800 watts actually going to charge the batteries. So yeah, let's get in the trailer and see how warm it is now. So the entire reason I actually built this shed right here is because I lost my garage and I can't keep any of my shit anywhere. And now this thing's loaded. Before we go check out the trailer and see how warm it is, look at how much shit is in here. I cleaned my basement too. Got my quad in here, and I got shit for days. Like, just racks. I've got shit up there. I got shit up there. Oh, all right. Can't see. Mining frames all up there. All my Veta frames and all that I've just hoarded forever. I have so much shit in this garage now. I got to go through and organize this, but I don't care. Winter time, it's cold as fuck, and yeah, I don't really give a shit about keeping it organized in there for right now. I just needed to get everything out of the house and be able to function in there because, yeah, she wanted it, my wife wanted it all out of the garage. And, yeah, that's what I did. Moved it all in there, and I cleaned up my basement as well, or my office. All right, let's see what the temp's like in here now. I don't have high hopes because it's only been like a half hour. So let's see if it's went up at least a little. And it has. Hell yeah. Look at this. Oh, nice. Nice and warm in here. 37. I say nice and warm because I got like a waft of warmness when I just opened the door. Obviously, this hasn't registered super hot yet, but yeah, this is putting out some nice heat. As you can see, I got all these miners on now. I have this box miner. Again, these, this one's on. This one's not. What is this one? Oh yeah, this one's the AL Box 2 Plus. The EDG1M is actually plugged into that one. I totally forgot I stole that outlet. That's why this is powered on. So yeah, the AL Box 2 Plus is off. I'm going to take this guy right here, and I'm going to take this guy right here. We're going to plug them both in inside my house because at a 28-cent electric rate like my electric rate currently is, it's like between 28 and 30, right? This thing and that thing pretty much break even. So I am okay with breaking even on a miner. I'm not okay with losing a lot of money on a miner, and that's what I'll be doing if I plug in any of the other units as of right now. I mean, maybe not really the Caspa miners because it's like, what, I don't know, a couple cents a day. Not a huge deal if I actually plug one of those in for a little bit of heat, but yeah, they're only 100 watts, and the Wi-Fi thing's kind of a pain in the ass without that little dongle. But nonetheless, let me get this thing unplugged, get it in the house. I'm going to bring that thing in the house, and you know what, I'll turn on the AL Box 2 Plus because why the hell not? And I might get the original AL Box 2 on as well today just because, yeah, we need some heat in this trailer. So give me a second. Let's get these in the garage. We made it. This thing is way heavier than it looks. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of wild. And the Doge 3 Plus, we made it as well. I love they put my logo on the side of it. Shout out to Goldshell for being amazing, sending these guys over for review. Very, very nice of you. And if you guys are interested in these, actually, I think you could still get 20% off of your order with code CHUMP on any of the E-Series units, so that's pretty sweet. But what I was going to say is I need to go get an outlet, or a plug rather, 120 volt outlet by C19 and a 120 volt by, I think, C13, right? So we got to go find those downstairs. I actually think I pulled them aside when I was cleaning in my office yesterday, so let's do that and then we can plug these guys in. So this is my studio that's still not done. As you can see, exposed walls. I'm ripping apart this room now. Got to work in there. That's where my computer used to be. But this is my current studio right now. As you guys can see, my whole setup right there. Got my bathroom. It's perfect. My little bar sink. And I cleaned up the mess that was in here. If you guys remember that from the other day, I actually went through everything and decided to start organizing it. I still have these bins that I need to go through. I kind of just filled them up with shit for now. I got to go through them and I got to get more shit out to the shed. Yes, I have a abnormal amount of shit laying around. All right, right here, this is the 120 by C19. I believe that's C19. I don't know, C19 or C20. I forget which one comes first. And then this one right here, normal 120 by a C13 or C14, whatever one that is. I think it's C13, but either way, let's get these upstairs. Let's go plug the shit in. You know what? I'm going to bring this too, actually. A little extension cord, just in case. Okay, so I have a feeling this is not going to be long enough if I want to put the EDG1M on top of that wooden box right there. So I'm going to have to run the extension cord, I think, in there. And yes, that means I need to climb in the ball pit. So let's do it. I don't care what any of you say. You're never too old playing the ball pit. All right, we got the EDG1M right here. As you can see, this net above me sucks ass. It's like all on my head. But I got it wedged in here. The heat's gonna come out this side. Intake, obviously, got plenty of space here. And I got the wooden box kind of just pinching it up against the wall and holding it nice and tight. So that'll work perfectly. Now I gotta get the extension cord. Actually, will this reach? I'm gonna see if this will reach. You know what? That actually reaches. I kind of put it over that lag bolt there, and then I just had to slide this a little bit more forward this way, so a little bit more of a gap in the front, but that reaches. Hell yeah. Let's get this thing turned on. There we go. Be heating this bitch up in no time. All right, let's plug in the Doge III Plus. Get this extension cord out here before my kids find it. And I wanted to wrap that up there just because I don't want the kids to tug on it, right? They won't touch it. They're actually really good with all my equipment because they know better. All right. Oh, God. Not as limber as I used to be. Jeez. It's fun, but it's not fun when they lose something in there because then that's a nightmare. All right. Let's get the other miner going. And, yeah, let's get it situated. Okay, I plugged it in there, ran it under behind the sink, and that's where we're landing. So let's get this thing fired up. I love they have switches on them too. The fuck is that noise? Well, that was weird as hell. Did you guys see that clicking back and forth? I wonder if the microphone caught that. I don't know why, but it was making a weird noise, like it wasn't all the way plugged in, but it definitely is, so I don't know. Up in mine and now. Fans suck in this side, blow out this side. So all that heat will just radiate out of this bathroom, and I guess we'll just check the temperature in like a couple hours. See if it's been up in here. I'm going to shut this door though. And yeah, you know what? Maybe we'll come back and check it out at nighttime. That's probably the best bet. Fast forward a couple hours, and here we are. Going to check the temperature. Oh, this is my Christmas tree. How's that look? No star on it yet. I got to do that. Anyways, go check out the temperatures inside here. Hopefully, we're a little bit better than we were. It's freaking freezing out right now. I had to go down and check the mail. So I figured I'd take my camera and we'd check things out. Bright light. All right. Let's see. Oh, it's actually definitely warmer in here. It feels warmer anyways. 63. Fuck yeah, that's amazing. Now I don't have to leave my door open and waste all my house propane. I could just make some money mining Dogecoin and Litecoin. Yeah, this thing's pumping out some serious heat. Let's make sure this one's still on under here. Yeah, I can hear it. Sounds great. Hell yeah. All right, guys, listen. Appreciate you for hanging out with me. Sorry, it's just kind of like a whatever video, but this is what I do to heat my garage in the wintertime, and it works out perfectly. So even if I'm breaking even mining versus the electricity costs, it's still worth it to me because, again, I'm heating this entire space for free. You know, it makes total sense versus, again, like I said, wasting all the propane that's coming out of the door in my house and then having my furnace run like 24/7 to keep everything warm. So it just makes sense. The temperature has dropped outside, and on top of that, I mean, this thing is still rising. It's not really there. I guess I'll be able to tell how warm it's going to keep it all night and throughout the day when I wake up in the morning. But either way, this video will be out by then. You guys have a good one. I will catch you on the next one. Peace out.